Daily News Report with OG. And we back with another trending topic. This time we're talking about Pooh Shiesty himself. Get it back in blood himself. This boy seems to be the real deal. With so much success going on in his life and the trajectory that he was going through, like him just selling a gold album and then also dropping a deluxe album not too long ago, you would have thought he would be a rising star undeniably. But unfortunately, he couldn't leave the streets alone. He couldn't leave his street mentality to rest. This is yet the second the second incident where he was taking matters into his own hand. The first time, he was trying to buy some sneakers, allegedly. And he tried to say these guys were trying to rob him, so he started firing at him. Allegedly. So this time, he's performing in King of Diamonds. I believe it's in Miami. He's performing in Miami at King of Diamonds. I think over the past 2 weeks. I'm not sure exactly when it occurred. Now, Mr. Shiesty himself, man. Mr. Shiesty himself, he was just performing, doing his thing. You know how the rappers do it, man. They perform, they got all that jewelry on, them big chains, them nice big watches, iced out, completely bust down, as they say. They're busting down the value of them watches. That's what's really going on. So, long story short, I guess he approaches the edge of the stage, and as he does that, to get a little closer to his fans, the ones that were actually singing his song, the ones that actually came there to see him, and not to betray him or try to violate him, somebody from that front row, as he leaned forward and that chain was dangling, I forgot the whole story, but I believe they stole a watch, or they took a chain, or they took some money out of his pocket. Whichever one of those it may be, A, B, or C. You violated that young man. I do agree with that. You violated. But where I say he messed up at, where he couldn't contain his emotions, his anger. I keep telling y'all about these emotions. He too much of a savage. I get it. You savage. But now you're a celebrity. So many eyes on you right now. And yet, can't stay out of trouble, bruh. He like 21, 22, 23? With so much going on, your life changed in the blink of an eye. You still out here busting guns. You out here trying to put people lights out. You trying to turn their TV off. I can't believe this, man. You know how many young kids from your neighborhood, I believe he's from Memphis, like how many kids from your neighborhood or your state where you're from, how many people looking up to you, bro? You signed with one of the most successful rap artists we have today, Gucci Mane himself. And somehow you still manage to be busting your gun. Now, it's one thing to protect yourself, but if somebody stole something from you in the nightclub, I ain't gonna lie, I would have said on that microphone, hey, y'all need to close that door, and we gonna pat everybody down till I get my belongings back. I'm straight up like that. We would have shut them doors, and we wouldn't have had to get violent. But everybody in there would have got pat down till I would have got my belongings back. I do not agree with him allegedly discharging his firearm in the club. I don't care if he shot it in the air, across the room, side by side, or backwards. That is reckless endangerment. You wildin' out here, boy. Like what is really going on? Like, y'all not thinking that far ahead, man. You got like, I'm gonna say 1 million cameras It might have been 30, 50, 60 people in that room, in that club that night. But keep in mind, everybody got a camera. The same way when George Floyd was on that ground and that cop had that knee to his back. Everybody had a camera for the world to see. So now, the world sees Mr. Shiesty himself, allegedly, discharging his firearm in the club. Somebody innocent that ain't had nothing to do with you being violated could have got hurt. Could have got hurt. You know what I'm saying? They let you go home that day, but you know they was writing up that paperwork so they can bring you on back in. And that's ultimately what happened. They let you enjoy your freedom on the streets. Got their paperwork together, they got their lawyers together, and they got a case so they can present it to the judge. You know, I commend him for actually turning himself in, because I didn't see the need to be on the run. A lot of these guys, they get into trouble and they go on the run. Like, if you know you committed wrong, man, you did something wrong, man up to it. And I believe that's what he did, and I commend his brother. I believe he realized after the fact how much trouble he had gotten himself into, man. But it's not cool to be gangster no more. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not cool to be gangster out here busting your gun, shooting innocent people because you feel like it's alright. It's consequences for your actions, brother. You are way too successful to just be throwing your whole life down the drain for a bad decision. And that's where we're at today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the clip, man. I'm going to let y'all know what the judge thought, because I'm assuming he was trying to get out, at least on bond, so he can continue to do shows and run up his bankroll, so he does have money to pay for a lawyer. So let's get to it.
We were concerned was a fugitive for the last week. The arrest warrant was signed, apparently, I believe it was on Tuesday or Wednesday. They've been looking for him, and they turned several times where he was supposed to turn him in. They canceled.
He's here now.
Judge,
what's the
yes, Judge?
This is an aggravated battery. He's entitled to a bond. The standard bond is $10,000, and that's what I'm setting. The $10,000 bond with the hold for the division judge. Hold him for case number F20-14135B. And you'll see your judge tomorrow, 9 a.m. All right?
Thank you.
One other thing, I need to stay away from the victim. What's his victim's name or initials? Is it X? I'm sorry. There's a witness and a victim.
No, Judge. The victim is initials ID.
Hold up, though. So now we got a victim. So is it the actual person that stole from this man? That's crazy, right? See what I'm saying? You got to learn to control your emotions. See, now the person that stole from you is about to steal from you again. Because now you got to pay all these court fees, these lawyer fees. They might try to give you some time. They might try to give you some time. And you know what's crazy too? Not only is Pooh in a legal situation, they just got Pooh and Pooh. And that's crazy, right? But I'm not being funny. They just took Fujiano, another up and coming artist from the 1017 camp. They just took this brother for allegedly cutting his ankle bracelet, because he also had a gun situation, but from my understanding, it was somebody trying to rob him like they did the baby at Walmart, and he defended himself, or somebody else allegedly defended him. For some reason, he took the charge. Now let's get back to Pooh. The second member of 1017 to go down for something like this, man. Very successful, very talented young man are going down the wrong road. For what? Reputation? A chain? Come on, man.
as in D as in David.
Okay.
Chief, the victim's initials are FD.
The alleged victim, Sam. Come on.
Can I have the
Thank you,
name,
Mr.
the name
Zangler.
of the initials of the alleged victim or what? You want me to order him to stay away from this club as well?
Yes, Judge.
Stay away from the King of Diamonds establishment at 7020 Northwest 72nd Avenue in Miami. So while the
Judge,
case
can
is
you-
pending, you can't go there. Yes?
Judge,
And this is another thing. I'm sorry to cut y'all off. This is what the second or third incident of Miami. I'm not saying with him, but something going on in Miami. Something is really going on in Miami, where all these shootings, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. I don't understand, but I understand. People are violating one another, disrespecting one another. We need to stop it, man. Stop trying to rob people. Stop disrespecting these entertainers. Cause I'm not gonna lie, we watched a lot of entertainers pass away. That's the best way to put it. We watched a lot of entertainers pass away due to the fact that somebody violated them and took their life. So this guy is already on edge because he from the jungle for real. He's really from the streets. So I see why he busting a gun, but you can't be busting your gun in the King's of Diamond. You can't be busting your gun at people either. You gotta control your anger, my guy. Please.
Judge, can you also tell Sam to stay away from there as well?
She doesn't have jurisdiction for that, Judge.
You have good lawyers. This is a serious matter, and you're going to see the division judge tomorrow. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Listen, check it out now.
And shout out to DJ Academic. But I'm gonna run this one, homie. So Shiesty, man. Shiesty. You got to tone it down. You being too shiesty out here, my man. And you know what? I'm going to send my condolences to you because you just lost a brother and somebody just took him out too, and that's not cool. That's not cool. See what I'm saying? It's too much going on out here, B. You too talented. You got too much going on right now where you can make a change for you to better yourself and your family, man. Get your family up out of that situation, man. You already lost one brother. You feel me? I don't know how many of your friends you lost too. This is your chance to switch it up. We can't be doing the same thing, man. We was doing before. We got to be better than that. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better than that. Very talented individual, man. See, he over there taking people, you know, phones and actually recording. He's engaging with the fans, so you can't tell me he wasn't really trying to embrace his celebrity. But as fans and as celebrities, we all got to do better. We all got to respect one another's space. For real. And we all got to use logic, man. Logical thinking. We all got to think before we act. There's too many of us just thinking off impulse. Thinking off impulse is not always the best idea. And I really hope we all take time out to think and really see what we need to do to make a change. Because I really want to see guys like this be successful. But you can't do it like this, Holmes. You got to be wiser than that. And this is OG. That's why they call me OG, because you know what? I'm pretty sure we all know someone that was shiesty or that was ready to pull it. And it's not worth it. You're putting a lot on the line for a reputation. You're putting a lot on the line. And I don't want to see you do that. I don't want to see none of you guys do this. There's too much going on in this world to be making bad decisions. So let's learn from this, man. And I really hope they give this man a second chance. But I hope it's not a third chance. Because you already bust your gun twice so far that I've known. And you doing that while you on the rise. And as you're on the rise and we see that trajectory, we don't want to see you crash and burn, my guy. So please, man, if you really watch this video, please, man, take time to take it seriously. Because we taking you seriously, but we want you to take your life and your career seriously, man. Become a man, y'all. I really want y'all to become a man and just start using this logical thinking, man. We all have a brain. And I understand, you know, it's dangerous out here. But, yo, you got to take it easy. I don't know how they try to hit him with a robbery charge. Unless that was an old charge. But somebody evidently tried to rob his ass. So he felt some type of way. We got to stop being so sensitive in the black community. And not even just the black community. Everybody, we all got to stop being so sensitive. We got to stop being so insensitive at the same time and respect one another, man. And this is OG and I'm out, man. I'm not going to be criticizing this young man. But make better decisions, brother. Because, you, like I said, you got a lot of fans that's looking up to you. We don't need another Shiesty emerging out of nowhere and just duplicating your actions. We need people to be able to make the right decisions, man. We need another Jay-Z, man. For real. We don't need more gangsters. We need to get away from this gangster persona, man. It's cool to get money. It's cool to be safe. It's cool to live long, man. You young dudes is not living that long, man. So please, for me, Shiesty, get it together. And what's your name? Latrell Williams? Latrell Williams, please, brother, get it together. Because you have a lot of potential. And shout out to Fu, man. I really like Fujiano, man. Get it together, man. What is y'all doing, man? Y'all getting these opportunities that a lot of people wish they had, and y'all blowing it. Y'all blowing these opportunities like y'all blowing a bag, man. Come on, man. I'm out, man. This is OG.